everybody, this is Della from Northgate Library, and I'm at our little library garden, and we're going to be picking some greens today. The salt will take care of any bugs that might be lingering on your greens. You want to make sure that your greens are nice and dark and pretty. If they're not, they're going to be a little bitter. You want to let them soak for a few minutes. This is kind of the southern way of doing things, so you just guess. Another thing you need to do, if you have greens that have long stems like this, you want to pinch off the stem. You don't want a whole bunch of stems in your greens. So after you've got your greens washed, your next step is going to be to start a pot of water and get it to boiling. You can also put some bouillon cubes in there if you don't have any other type of seasoning, or if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. You can just use salt and pepper and they'll still be amazing. I also like to use onions. Sometimes the onions will really help with the flavor. So now that our pot is boiling good, we're going to start putting in the greens. Some people like to chop them up. I'm one of those people that doesn't want to take the time to do that. But you just keep piling them on. So as they're starting to cook down, you'll see them turn nice and green, and the steam also helps them cook. But you can start stirring them around a little bit. I use a spaghetti spoon, funny enough, because it works really well for greens. And see how small they end up? So once they're cooked down, it's time to put the next batch in. So you'll do this until all your greens are in the pot. If you happen to have a little turnip or two, you want to peel the turnip and just put it right in there with the greens. Alright, so remember the sink full of greens? I just put the last bit into the pot. You're going to let them simmer for a while, about 30 to 45 minutes. Just make sure you stir them and let them cook down. And that's almost it. Our green's a little spicy, so I'm going to put some cayenne pepper in there. I'm not going to put any more salt because you can always add salt, but you can't take it away. And those bouillon cubes should have a bunch of salt in them. Remember, with cayenne pepper, a little goes a long way. As you can see, it's really starting to cook down now. And I'm going to let it cook for a little longer. And once it's done, don't forget the apple cider vinegar. Some people like to put other stuff, but around here we use vinegar.